Good morning. Welcome in RNQ NIS classes, chapter number 12, Performing Arts, Music, Dance and Drama. Music, dance, drama, folk, theatre or popularity of our country, India had all of it in abundance. Oh, somebody playing the dhol, music instrument, and there is music. We run to see what is it well. Is It is Lohri, which is normally held by 18th, 13th January every year in the northern part of our country. People are singing and dancing with a lot of enthusiasm. These dances are called Bhangra and Gidha in Punjab. These songs and dance poetry the various stages in our lives. They reflect the socio-religion customs and practice of rural people earlier, but now are the part of modern city culture also. No school program is complete without them. They are linked through century of celebration and might have started with fertility, rights to obtain prosperity for the uh, agriculture community, fertility of land and cattle, but also birth and survival of children. um, there are many reasons for celebration that is difficult to eat them. Why don't you make a list of these activities and find out how why people celebrate them? You will not only find this because the number is so large that you will never be able to know the music, dance, and drama that our country has. India is land of rich culture and heritage. Since the beginning of the civilization, music, dance, and drama have been an integral aspect of our culture. Initially, these art forms were used as medium of propagation for religion and social reform, in which music and dance were incorporated to gain popularity. From the Vedic era to the medieval period, the performing arts remained an important source of educating the masses. The Vedas laid performing arts remained an important source of education the masses. The Veda laid down precise rules for chanting of Vedic hymns. Even the pitch and instead of singing different hymns have been prescribed. There was a more of example presentation through them than education of or social reform. Presently, these art form have become means of entertainment for people all over the world. Now let us discuss objective. After reading the lesson, you will be able to explain the aims of objective of performing arts and their development through various stages. Describe the utility of performing arts during the ancient and medieval period. Recognize the contribution of Sufi and Bhakti sons to music. Distinguish between Hindustani classical music and Carnatic music. Appreciate the contribution of classical dance, folk music, as well as dances in Indian culture. Explain the development of drama through various phases in India and recognize the contribution of folk theatre. Explain the importance of the three art form in the development of human personality and analyze the present scenario of music, dance, and drama. Concept of performing arts. What is art? Art is an expression all characteristic of the human and essentially these characteristics the varied human emotions are known as ras in Hindi ras literally means surgery juice. It signifies the unlimited satisfaction of anand. Human emotions can be categorized into nine subheading or navras. Uh, they are Harshya, Laughter, Bhayanaka, Evil, Singer, Ascenthic, Rudra, Chivalrous, Karun, pathos, vir, courage, अद्भुत, astonishing, uh, विवास्ता, territory, in glory, शांति, peace, Srinagar, decorating oneself. Art reflects human emotions and human being spontaneously express their frame of mind through various art forms. Thus, the intellectual mind merges with the artist's streak, giving birth to art. The expression is reflected in various styles like singing, dancing, drawing, painting, acting, sculpture. Some of these are expressed through live performance and other through visual arts. Sketching, painting, sculpture are visual arts. Singing, dancing, acting are contribution of performing arts. Music from time immemorial has been the most popular art form of India. They are Share Gama Padhani. The earliest tradition of Indian music may be traced to Samaved, which contained the shlokas that were put to music. A chanting of Vedic hymns with prescribed pinch and ancient still from a part of religion rituals. The earliest text dealing exclusively with performing arts in Bharata Natyashatra combined with between second country BC and second century AD, which has six chapter on music. Although major text is Matanga Brihadeshi, compiled between the 8th and 9th century AD. In this work, rags were first name uh, rags were first named and discussed at great length. Sangeet Ratnakar, written by Sarak Deva in 13th century, maintained 264 ranges. A variety of string and wind instruments were invented over the period of time, and ancient text references have been made to flute, drums, veena, and crumbles. Many rulers such as Samudragupta, King Bhoj of Dhara, and King Shamshevra of Kalayana patronized music. The Gupta monarch Samudragupta was himself an accomplished musician. In some of his coin, he is known as so playing on the veena. Music was also associated with the worship of gods and goddesses in the temple. In the 20th century, Jayadeva of uh, Urisha produced the most brilliant raga kavya, the Gita Govinda, each song of which was set in raga and was composed on them of love of Radha and Krishna. Abhinav Gupta's 1993 to 155. Abhinav Bharati provide useful information about music. Tamil music has a number of terms and concepts parallel to what is found of Sanskrit text. The Shaivit Narayanas and Vaishnavit Alvars to see their Pashalam's poem to music. Similarly, in medieval period of the Shupi and Bhakti, sons encouraged music. Choirs were sung in Sufi khangars, and devotion music like Kirtan and Bhajan become popular with the Bhakti sons. Name of Kabir, Mirabai, Surdas, uh, Chandidas, Tulsidas, Vidyapati are closely associated with religion music. Great scholars like Amir Khusro contribution equally to the promotion of music. The legendary rulers of Malwa, Baj Bahadur and his wife Rupamati introduced new rags. Kitab Navaras, written by Ibrahim Adil Shah II during the 17th century, is a collection of songs in praise of Hindu deities as well as Muslim sons. The most famous musician of Akbar courts was Tanshin, and there was Muslim Sant. Nobody to match him. Even though there were all kinds of singers, Bhavra was also a well-known musician during Akbar times. The patronage given to these artists by the ancient and medieval rulers have been instrumental in keeping the tradition alive. In fact, the Mughal rulers were great patrons of music. According to Lane Pole, Babur himself was fond of music. He is supposed to have developed some very popular musician style from uh, Qawwalis, Khayal, etc. Humayun was said to have illustrated Indian taste to music. Akbar composed songs and encouraged musicians. Swami Haridas and his discipline composed many songs in different times. Pundarika Vittal was a great scholar of music who wrote the famous Ragmala. Hindustani music was also enriched by devotion songs sung by Mirabai, Tulsidas, and Shurdas. Division of Indian classical music. During the medieval period, Indian classical music was broadly based two traditional Hindustani classical music prevalent in North India and the Carnatical music of South India. Hindustani classical music. Hindustani classical music may be tracked back to the period of Delhi Sultan and to Amir Khusro AD 1253 to 1324, who encouraged the practice of musical performance with particularly instrument. He is believed to have invented the sitar, the tabla, and is said to have introduced new rags. Most of Hindustani musicians trace the descent of Tansi. Different style Hindustani music are uh, Dhrupad, Dhamar, Thumri, Khayal, and Thappa. It is said the Tanshan music had the effect of magic. He could stop the rising waves of the Yamuna, and by the force of his Megh Rag, he could cause the rain to fall. In fact, the melodious songs are sung in every part of India, even how with great interest. Some of Akbar countries patronized musicians like Baiju, Bavra, Surdas, etc. The most popular rags are Bahar, um Bairavi, Sindhu Bairavi, Bhim, Palshi, Darwari, Desh, हमेशा दावनी, जय जयंती, मेघा, मल्हार, तोड़ी, यमान, पीलू, श्याम, कलम, कामभज. India also has a rich variant of music instrument of different types. Among these, the stringal instrument, the most famous are sitar, shaud, santoor, and sarangi, pakhawaj, tabla, and mridangam. Mridangam are precious or tal giving instrument. Likewise, flute, sainai, and nadavaram are some of the chief wind instruments. The musicians of Hindustani classical music are usually associated a gharana or particular style of music. Gharana refer to hereditary linkage of musicians which represent the core of style and distinguish them from the other. The gharanas function in Guru Shiyai parampara, that is discipline learning under a particular guru, transmitting his musician knowledge and style. Will belong the same gharana. Some famous gharana are Gwalior Gharana, Kirana Gharana, and Jaipur Gharana. Devotion music like Kirtan Bhajan, Rags contributed in the Adi Granth and singing in the Majlis during Muharram also deserve a special place in Indian music, along with the folk Music also shows a very rich culture heritage. Carnatic music. Carnatic music. The composition in Carnatic music may be attributed collectively to three composers who lived between AD 1700 and 1850. They were Shyam Sastri, uh, Tyagaraja, and Mithuswami Dikshitar. Purandar Das was another great composer of Carnatic music. Thyagaraja is revered both the sant and an artist. Epitomises the essence of Carnatic music. The main compositions are known as Kirti and Devotion in Nature. The three great musicians expressed with new forms. Some notable musicians of the period are Maha Vidyanath Iyer, 1844 to 1903, Padnam Subramaniam Iyer, 1844 to 1902, and Ramnath Srinivasa Layanagar, 1860 to 1919. Flute, Veena, Nadashwaram, Mridanganam, Ghatam are some of the instruments to accompany Carnatic music. Despite contrasting features between Hindustani and Carnatic music, one can find some similarity. For example, the Carnatic alpana is similar to clap to Hindustani classical tilana in Carnatic resemble tarana Hindustani. Both lay stress on tala or talam. Modern India music. With the British rule came Western music. Indian adapted some of their instruments such as violin and clarinet to suit the demands of Indian music. Orchestration of music on stage is a new development. Use of castells replaced oral transmission of tons and rags. Performance which were earlier limited to privileged few have now been thrown open to the public and can be viewed by thousands of music lovers throughout the country. Music education no longer depends on the master discipline system but can be imparted through institution teaching music. Musician Amir Khusro, Sadar Rang, Adaranga, Mian Tanshin, Gopal Nayak, Swami Haridas, Pandit V.D. Palushkar, Pandit V.N. Bhattkare, Tayangasha Muthuswami Dikshitar, Pandit Omkar Nath Thakur, Pandit Vainik Rao Patwardhanam, Ustaz Chand Khan, Ustad Bade Gulam Ali Khan, Ustad Fayaz Khan, Ustad Nishar Hussain Khan, Ustad Amir Khan, Pandit Bhimsen Joshi, Pandit Kumar Gandharva, Kesarvi Kekarkar, and SMT Gangubai Hangal, all are vocalistic. Among the instrument, Baba Alauddin Khan, Pandit Ravi Shankar, Ustad Bismillah Khan, Ustad Allah Rakha Khan, Ustad Zakir Hussain are some of the well-known musicians. Folk music. Beside classical music, India has a rich legacy of folk or popular music. This music represents the emotion of the masses. The simple songs are composed to make every event in life. They may be a festival, advent of new session, marriage, or both of child. Rajasthani folk songs such as Mand and Bhatiyali of Bengal are popular all over India. Rajni is a popular form of folk song of Haryana. Folk songs have their special meaning of message. They often describe historical event and important rituals. Kashmir Gulraj is usually a folklore, and Pandiani of Madhya Pradesh is narrative put to music. Muslim sing Soj Khavni of mournful songs during Muharram, and Christmas carols and choral music are sung in groups on festival occasions. Dance of India. The Rig Veda mentioned dance, nirti, and dangerous nirtu are compressed are the brilliant drawn ushas to bringly attract dances in the Brahman, Jaminia, and and Kosteti dance and music are mentioned together. The epics all full of reference to dance on earth and heaven. Like music, India dance has also developed a rich classical tradition. It has a great power of expression and emotion while telling a story. In India, the art of dancing may be tracked back to Harappa culture. The discovery of the bronze stu- statue of dancing girl testified to the fact that some women in Harappa performed dance. In tradition India culture, the function of dance was to give symbolic expression to religion ideas. The figure of Lord Shiva as Nataraja represent the creation and destruction of the cosmic cycle. The popular image of Shiva in the form of Nataraj clearly show the popularity of dance from the on the Indian people. There is not a single temple, at least in the southern part of in country, which doesn't show the sculpture of the dances in their different form. In fact, classical dance form like Kathakali, Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Manipuri, Kuchipudi, and Urishi are an important part of cultural heritage. It is difficult to say what point of time dance oriented, but is obviously that dance came into existence and as efforts to express joy gradually a dance came to be divided as a folk and classical. The classical form dance was performed in temple as well as royal courts. The dance in temples had a religion objective, where in courts it was purely for entertainment. In both cases, were artists devoted to this art form. It was no less the praying to God in southern India. Bharatanatyam and Manipur and Mohini Attam developed as an important aspect of rituals in temples. Yakshaganga, a form Kathakali in Kerala, tells us a story of Ramayana and Mahabharat, where Kathak and Manipuri are mostly related to the worship of uh, um, totally related to the story of Krishna and Leela exploit. Performance of Odissi is related to the worship of Lord Jagannath through the Krishna Leela, and story related to Lord Shiva was the theme of Kathak. This dance came to be performed in royal courts in medieval times. Romantic gestures contained in Thumri and Ghazal that were also performed with accomplice for the kings reflect this aspect. Manipuri dance was also performed for religion and purpose. Folk dance evolved from the lives of common people and were Bihu. Similarly, Garba of Gujarat, Bhangra, and Gidha of Punjab, Bamboo dance of Mizoram, Koli the fisherman dance of Maharashtra, Dhumal of Kashmir, and Chow of Bengal are unique example of performing arts that give expression to the joy and sorrow of the masses. As a further analytical study of the art is concerned, the Natyashara of Bharata is a primary source of information and basically deals with dharma. Bharata has discussed dance and its uh, various agas, limbs in details, facial expression, body movements, hasta, mudras, and the footsteps have all been brought together under three broad categories, namely as Nritta, Pada Nritya, Anga Sanchalam, and Nitya Abhinaya. Both men and women look keen interest in dance, but generally women dances were looked down upon in society. However, with efforts of great music thinkers and various religion and social reform movements, people have started to hold the women performance with great respect. In the medieval period of Kathak, dance from was promoted by the Muslim rulers. Be near of these performance in the courts of music of the Mughal rulers, except of Aurangzeb. In north, temples, court, and other parts of the building provide an important stage for all dances. Navras, mythological tales of Rama, Krishna, Ganesh, Durga were all in enacted in the form of dance. Some of rulers of the north, like Wazid Ali Shah, was a great patron of music and dance, and here the sheets of the Lucknow Gharana or School of Dance was shown. The modern day dancer like Pandit Birju Maharaj all have come from the Lucknow School of Dance. In the medieval period, the South remained very rigid with the rulers of the dance that were imbued from ancient Sanskrit text. It becomes a sheet of learning and institution of dance is sprung up first in southern region. In the modern period, we find maximum dance form in the South Indian classical dance stream. They are Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, Kathakali on the eastern side. Odissi dance flourished greatly. Along with classical dance form, folk dance also uh, flourished in most of the region. The local dance form become very popular. Manipuri dance, Santhal dance, Rabindranath dance, Dhrama, Chau Ras, Gidha, Bangara, Garva are some of the folk dances that have flourished in India. They are equally popular and have extreme acumen and innovation. Practically every region of our country has developed their own rich tradition of folk dances. For example, the Bihu dance of Assam, mask dance of Ladakh, and Bangla of Meghalaya, Bhutia of Nepcha dance of Sikkim. Similarly, we also have some dances which are called martial dance like uh, Cholia of Uttaranchal, Kalari Pitu of Kerala, Tangta of Manipur among the more famous ones. Presently, all three art from the florist in country. Musical instrument have opened up, given opportunity to many schools. University have Department of Music, India, Indra Kala, Vishwa Vidya of uh, of Kharga is a university of music. Gandharva Gandharva Mahavidyalaya, Kathak Kendra, and many institutions in the south are all propagating music in their own way. Music conference Bhattacks, lecture, demonstration, all over spreading music to nooks and corners of India. Society like Speak Make India, International Rural Cultural Center have worked every hard to bring about rapport and engage with artists and the modern generation. Aboard musicians have also flourished and different institution of music started by Pandit Ravi Shankar, Ustad Ali Akbar Khan, Allah Rakha, etc. are predications teaching centers for foreign many foreign universities also have facilities of art from giving degrees and diplomas to students all over the world. Indian artists are invited to perform and participate in various festivals and occasions. Well-known dancer of modern India, Kathak, Pandit Birju Maharaj, Pandit Shambhu Maharaj, Sitara Devi, Pandit Gopi Krishna, and Pandit uh, Lachu Maharaj. Bharatnatyam, Saroja Vidyanatham, Padma Subramanyam, Geeta Chandra, Odisha, Kelchura Kelcharan Mahapatra, Sanjukta Panigrahi, Kiran Sengal, and Madhavi Mughal, Mundagal, Kuchipudi, Shopna Sundari, Satya Narayam Sharma, Raja Reddy, Radha Reddy, and Sonal Mansingh. Uh, Musicalistic Bharat Bharta Matam Gumi Nadar Gumi Pandit Sharang Deva Pandit Somnath and Pandit Ahobola Pandit Vayaktamaki Pandit Ramamatya S.M. Tagore and Acharya K.C.D. Brihaspati. In the last few decades, the status of the dance as well as its performance has changed. Young people have started learning dance to enrich their personal qualities in some of the schools, colleges, and universities. Separate departments have been established for imparting training in dance. Several renowned classical dancers have been awarded national award like the Padam Shri and Padam Bhushan. Throughout the different period of history, starting from dance figure found in the Indus Valley civilization, the present India people have expressed their um, expressed their toys and sorrows by singing and dancing through various forms. Uh, this art from has been used to express their love, hatred, their aspiration, and their struggle for survival, which ultimately led to enrichment of our culture. Dharma. Indigenous tradition as well as modern research trace the origin of Indian drama to the Vedas. In the Ramayana, we hear of dharma, truths, of women by Kautilya's Arthashastra mentioned musician, dancers, and dramatical shows. Dharma is a performing art which has also been practiced since times immemorial. Dharma could spring um, from a child play. The child enacts mimes and carticades, which was definitely the beginning of Dharma. Since early times, mythology story of war between the gods, goddess, and the devil is known. Bharata wrote um, Natyastra and created the play known as Ashura Paranjya and Amir Manthan. Nat- Natyastra is one of the greatest texts written in the field of drama and other performing art. The next approach is that of the great Bhasha who wrote plays based on the stories of Udhyana, the Ramayana and Mahabharata. Shapna Vashambhada being his masterpiece in the in second century BC. Patanjali's Mahabhasya refers to several aspects of dharmas, actors, the music, the stage rasha in performing called Kam Shivdha and Buddhist. While referring to dharma, Bharta has mentioned Nat male artist and Nati female artist. Music, dance, musician, instrument, dialogues, themes, and stage. This we find out the Dharma achieved a great level of perfection during the age of Bharata. For Bharata, drama is a perfect means of communication. He is also started the concept of enclosed area of dharma. There is mention of community called silos which had professional dharma. There is the practice of singing heroic tales become popular as a result of profession singers called Kushilvas came into existence. During the age of Buddha and Mahavirya, Dharma was a means of communicating the principle of their respective religion. Short Sakti and long plays were um, enacted to preach and educate the mass. Music and dance also played um, vital role in increasing the appeal of Dharma. In the ancient period till 10th century, the language of the educated was Sanskrit, so Dharma was performed mostly in the language. However, character belonging to lower classes and women were made to speak Prakrit, Kautilya, uh, Arathashtra, Vatsasna, Kamastra, Kalidas, Abhijan, uh, Sakakundanam were all written in Sanskrit and were significant role plays of those times. Bhasha was another celebrated dramatist who wrote 13 plays. Pratik plays become popular of the 10th century AD. Vidyapati, who lived sometimes during the 14th century, was an important dramatist. He introduced Hindi and other regional languages in the form of song. Umapati Mishra and Shraddha Tanaya were also instrumental in promoting Dharma during this time. In the contest, Dharma two types developed: the classical Dharma, which had intricacies of theme and subtle uh, nuances of dramatical trends, and folk theatre. It was of spontaneous and extemporal nature. Local dialect was used in folk theatre and hence in different provisions. Many type of folk theatres like developed acting with accompaniment of music and dance was the popular practice. Many names were given to the form of folk theatre in different provinces like Bengal, Jatra, Kirtania, Natak, Bihar, Bedeshia, Rajasthan, Ras, Jumar, Dhola Maru, Uttar Pradesh, Ras, Nautanki, Shwang, Bhand, Gujarat, Bhavai, Maharashtra, Letrai, Tamasha, and Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Kathakali, Yakashna. Kundeshwar Datyam is drama that testify to the fact that Kalidas belonged to the Gupta age. Instrumental like dhol, kartal, manjira, kanjiria, khanjiria was some prose used in folk theatre. The medieval period was rich in music and dance, but theatre didn't get much prominence. Wazir Ali Shah, a great patron of art, was also an important patron of dharma. He enthused artists to participate in theatre and supported them. In the southern region, folk theatre with the use of local dialects was more popular. The advent of British in century changed the character of the society. In the 18th century, a theatre was established in Calcutta by an Englishman, a Russian named Horium, Lebedov founded a Bengali theatre which marked the beginning of a modern India theatre in India. English drama, especially by Shakespeare, influenced Indian drama. The stages evolved by educated Indians were different from tradition open air theatre. The stage now had rolling curtain and change of scenes. A Parsi company founded in Bombay so that theatre could be used for commercial purpose. Dramas began to despite uh, mm, s- uh, tragedies, comedies, and the complexity of urban life. Uh, Dharma were now written in different regional languages. Side by side, folk theatre like Jatra, Nautanki, Khayal, Rajasthani folk, and now Nauch also flourished. Another aspect which influenced performing art was the adaptation of the folk from mm, classical form colonial in different field of their respective art, a medium of serving the cause of masses. So they adapted of the popular folk arts to reach out of people. A similar situation appeared in the case of writing a drama. Vidya Sundar, a popular drama is the medieval period, was influenced by Jatra Geet Govinda, and extreme and exemplary work by the great poet Jayadev, wrote the story of Krishna in Kirtanya Natak and Jatara style. At a present, a lot of experiments are taking place in the field of dharma. Western influence are very clear in the work of Shambhu Mitra, Vaishal Alkhaji, Badal Sharkar, Vijay Tendulkar, and others. Presently, various types of dramas are flourishing. Are some of them are stage theatre, radio theatre, nikar or street plays, monodrama, one-man show, musician theatre, short script, one-act plays. For the content of thematic aspect of dance and drama, we must examine the works of creative literature, the most important literacy, even which influenced not only dance and drama but painting also, was the composition of Jayadeva Gita Govinda in the 13th century. Its great impact can be seen on dance and dharma forms all over India. from Manipur and Assam in the east of Gujarat in the west, from Mathura and Vrindavan in the north to Tamil Nadu and Kerala in south. Im- Innumerable commentaries on the Gita Govinda exist throughout the country. There are a large number of manuscripts dealing with Gita Govinda as material for dance or drama, and this work has been the basic literary text used for many regional theoretical traditions. The spread of Vaishnavism during this period gave further impetus the development of different form of dance, drama, and music. Some important dramas and their writers. Drama is in art form which has long historical background in India, but its analytical review and grammatical study was presented of Bharata in Natyashastra. In the text of it has been mentioned that music and dance are essential part of drama. Ramayana, Mahabharata and the plays written in Kalidas, Banna Bhatta and Bhasha are example of combination of all three art form music, dance and drama. Some of the popular dramas are listed below. Megwatthumam Kalidas, Abhijann Sakuttalam Kalidas, Padmavati Madhusudan, हर्षचंचित्रम बना भट्ट नीलदेवी भरतेन भरतेंदु सत्य हरिश्चंद्र भरतेंदु अंधेर नगरी भरतेंदु चंद्रवावल जयशंकर प्रसाद अज अजशास्त्रु जयशंकर प्रसाद राजश्री जयशंकर प्रसाद चंद्रगुप्त जयशंकर प्रसाद प्राश्चित जयशंकर प्रसाद करुणालय जयशंकर प्रसाद भरतेंदु जयशंकर प्रसाद. Present scenario of the performing art. Presently, all the three art form dance, music, and drama are flourished in the century. Several music institutions like Gandharva, Mahavidyalaya, and Prayag Sanskrit Smriti have been imparting training in classical music and dance for more than 50 years. A number of school, colleges, and universities in India have adopted these art from a part of these circulum Indra Kala Sangeet Vishwa Vidyalaya or of Kharghar is a university of music are all propagating music in their own ways. Music conferences, Bhatak lecture, demonstrations are being oriented and music scholars, music teacher and music criticize are trying to popularize music and dance. Societies like Speak Maike Sanskrit Sangeet Natak Academic are also working hard to protect, develop and popularize Indian music, dance and drama at the national and even international level. At the international level, musicians have made significant contribution. Different institutions of music started by Pandit Ravi Shankar, Ustad Ali Akbar Khan, and Ustad Allah Rakha Khan teach Indian music to foreigners. Many foreign universities have department of Indian performing art, and they award degree and diplomas to students all over the world. Indian artists are invited to perform and practice the various festivals. Various agencies like Indian Council of Cultural Relations ICCR and the Ministry of Human Resources Development continuously propagate all this art from of giving grant scholarships and fellowships to renowned artists as well as to young artists, and by arranging exchange program in the field of Indian music, dance and drama, art form and the development of human personality. The association of people with these art forms definitely makes them better human beings, as the nature of music, dance and dharma elevates human soul and creates a pleasant atmosphere. The knowledge or practice of these art form help in the development of one's personality. The people evolved of this form can attain balance and peace of mind, self-restriction, and love of all. Their performance makes them self-confident and capable of adapting to all circumstances. Negative feelings vanish as soul of music, dance, and drama teaches us all about loving and caring. What you have learned. The three art from music, dance, and drama have been an intellectual aspect of Indian culture beyond which to Bharata, the author of Natyashastra, for his contribution in the field of drama. The political turmoil in the country for all many years did not diminish the influence of this art form. The masses and all the experts both look great pains and interest to retain the classicism in the art form. Performing art in India have been influenced to significant extent by the Western impact. Even in the present times, there is an enhanced status of this art form in the country and abroad.